Hello and welcome everyone, it is me the lover, also known as the Power to Do This, back for you with another episode of Sealed Only Morphtronics. We're very close to greatness, and that greatness is reaching gold, which is probably going to be like the first big hurdle of this whole journey. We do have a couple packs to go through this week once again. I'll definitely go through 10 Morphtronic packs again, but after that I am highly considering like swapping it up because certain packs are leaving the store really soon. So I will go and unlock that and see you guys there. Well, we've been here before many a times. I think at this point we are literally just looking for Southon. So, you know, I don't mind seeing no rainbow packs here. Super rares is all we want, and then, like, you know, of course, picking up like randomly good generic cards is kind of the name of the game. This is pod racing. This is kind of cool. Live Extreme is like a very early pull. It's pretty nice. Equip only to an Earth Synchro. The equipped monster battles an opponent's monster. The opponent's monster loses 1500. And once per turn, if a monster's battle position is changed, we can target a card on the field and destroy it. If sent from the spell trap zone to graveyard, tribute a power tool synchro monster, and special a live stream dragon. This is treated as a synchro summon. A very sick pull. Honestly, I kind of like that. That's pretty good. It's probably one of like the better like cards we could be pulling from, you know, the yet to be added to the secret pack Morphtronic cards. Hopefully one day that is going to happen. There is a second staple. Very nice. We do take that. We do take that. A Dark Grapher, a Rainbow Bridge of Salvation, and a third mecha. Probably not playing that. Not even in the pack. Ooh, wait, this is a Radar Braincon, right? A Radar Braincon's probably not it. I was like Braincon, and I was like, oh wait, this errata does not take any monster anymore. Yeah, I'm mostly even looking for like the left half. If there's not like a super in the right half, then maybe Place It of Borden completed, and there's like the Charge Warrior that I wanted. I guess this is funny since we do have RDA. Pack 7. Please give me at least a Southon. There's a super from outside the pack. A Gishki Vision. And a 4th Warden. It's getting quite cruel at this point. Like, I don't wanna complain too much, but it's getting quite cruel at this point. Should have read like the Super Strident Blaze, but I'm probably pretty sure that's like machine fusions exclusively. I don't think we can take too much advantage of that. Cyber's Enchanter, too grave. This is like almost good, I think. Probably makes the cut, but we'll see. We will see, we will see. Final pack. Can we end on a Southon specifically? Nope. That's a Videon. Yeah. Live Extreme is a very sick pull. I can't be too mad about that. Super Strident Blaze. Yeah, Machine Fusion. This is not generic. What's this? This is a Utopia card, right? Yeah. Artwork looked cool. So I was like, hey, let's have a little look-see. But this is also only Malphys, right? Yeah. Not a whole lot in terms of generics. I think we do go like a 10 deep into Evoke Dragon of Miracles, not only for still, you know, the chance of Formula Synchron, which is I think would be a very cool card for us, but also some of the ultras, stuff like Assault Synchron, Revolution Synchron, Exile Synchro Stardust. Once we get, you know, the newer Morphtronics added to the secret pack, are all going to be pretty sick. So I think I am going to try the 10 if I pull an Alt Art Junk Warrior, I guess, you know. I deserve that. 2 supers here. Arciela is kind of funny. Synchro Overtake is interesting, at least. Osceola's kind of cool. Sadly not playing like a whole lot of spellcasters, so there's that. Let's see. Foil from outside the pack, an Alshadal Grista. Not great. Once again, digging for that Formula Synchron. Once again, outside the pack. Zexal Field, that's... This is our second Zexal Field at the very least. So funny. Cup of Ace. Always heads. Always heads. 50% of the time. It is Pot of Greed. Chevalier de Fleur is... Would be interesting if we had like Quick Draw. Is Quick Draw in this pack? Is Quick Draw Synchron in this pack? I'd have to check that. I think if Quick Draw Synchron is in this pack, like, maybe, then that's like maybe even like a consideration to play like a couple Bordens again at the very least. Stardust Illumination and an RDA. We do already have RDA. Oh, that's kind of cute. Encode Talker is actually pretty good. Snowbell, nope. Nope. Also, I think no URs up until this point. On your mark, get set, duel. Shooting Majestic Star Dragon, that's one of the worst URs. That is one of the worst URs. Majestic and a non-tuner monster, including a Dragon Synchro. Setup for that's kind of awkward. But on your mark, gets that duel is kind of cute. If we like happen to pull a Revolution Synchron. This is Majestic Dragon, reveal it, special level 1 dragon from the deck. That still doesn't make Shooting Majestic. Oh, this was not a good week in terms of opening. This was not a good week. Oh boy. Deck edit's looking bleak this week. But I think that is somewhat fine. Cope. I'll see you guys with the deck list. Something that I almost forgot about, but noticed during the deck edit is we do still have legacy packs. We have an exact, not exactly 10, but like roughly 10. We can go through here. Yeah, you know, that's legacy packs. 5 Rainbow Magician, I guess, is a silly floodgate. Nothing we can really play under. Please, something? Like, I'll take a Sakuretsu armor at this point. Non-tuner Mist Valley. So close, so close. And this also isn't it. Well, I'm going back to deck editing. Still getting a solid 10 minutes deck editing it, just looking through the collection, being sad. Being big sad. Big sad. That's kind of it. That's I feel like where I kind of have to send it. This time actually not a whole lot of changes. Mainly because I think the last couple weeks have definitely spoiled me a bit in terms of polls. So having like a week where I can like realistically make like one change to the deck, it's different. Not in a good way, but you know, those weeks will happen when you're, you know, opening packs essentially. Still on 1 cell phone, 3 smartphone. I wish we could have at least walked with a second cell phone out of that, but with, you know, the Evoke Dragon of Miracles pack running out in, I think like roughly next week's time. I think next week is like probably the last time when I'll have a chance to dip into that. Sadly, the same story with the Master Saga pack. I did want to kind of try my hands at that potentially for like Heavy Storm or Snatch Steel, but those two are both URs, which of course is not necessarily great. So yeah, kind of rocking almost the same list as last week. 3 smartphone, 3 remote, and 3 scopen. I did swap a Radeon out for a Stapon. No particular reason outside of like specifically to have like a higher machine count for Super Team Buddy Force Unite. But I think with, you know, Powerful Dragon being like our main extra like payoff, I don't think that is going to like be the difference maker if, you know, Super Team Buddy Force Unite is live or not. But I think Stapon is personally something I would rather just blindly set if I was forced to like set and pass, than, you know, throw out like the big boy Radeon. So on like the 2 big special summon Bunguses that we have, and a Solar Windjammer and a Red Moon. We have an Accelerator, 2 Junk Box. The equip lineup has changed. This is the one, you know, like actual change that I did make this week. Cut a second double to a CND for a copy of Life Extreme. This is kind of cute. If we grab it off a PTD and we're like passing on like a defense position PTD, then this technically makes it so that our opponent has to, you know, put like a 4K guy on a 4100 guy on the board to like run over the PTD, which is kind of cool. Because it loses the opponent's monster attack. It's like a bit less pressure if we like start punching in for life point damage. But I think a great card nonetheless that I think will get a whole lot of use out of, especially the second effect. 2 MST still here, Limiter, Removal, Psychic Fervor, the Combat, Tricks, and the Trap lineups unchanged with the Trap Tricks, Trap Hole, Nightmare, Time Space Trap Hole, a Super Team Body Force Unite, the 2 Ballista Squads, a Switch Point, a Phoenix Chain, and a Dark Factory of more production. Extra deck actually unchanged. Excess Synchron, Yorok Wizards, Stardust Charge, 3 Power 2 Dragons, a Colossal Fighter, a Lifestream Dragon, a Scarlet Red Dragon Archfiend, a Break Sword, and then fallings on a Lanthorincus, a Double-Headed Anger Knuckle, a Deco Talker, a Gaia Saber, and a Raster Liker. I definitely overestimated how good Encode Talker was. But yeah, with all that off the way, I'll be getting into some games. It's like a quick moment where I was like, yeah, Master Duel really is not feeling it around this time, because I'm sitting down Monday, like, morning. It's like 10:33 morning for you guys. But I had the same problem last week that like Master Duel just was not feeling it. And yeah, this is also how my last week started, with someone normal summoning Ariana. This sure will be a rough game. We do get, funnily enough, to Switch Point here. I think we take Lovely, right? It's like one of, it's like either one of like the chunky ones. But I'm thinking Lovely. Both got their value. Now it's like, do you want to keep the one Lovely, or do you want to keep the one that has like protection potentially? How will you answer this philosophical dilemma? This card is so cool. I like this card so much. It's such a neat card. Sadly, just like way too slow for like modern Yu-Gi-Oh! As a whole. Yeah, we will just be hitting that button down there in the corner. And moving on to next game. Oh, we do get to go first. But Gabby over here. They're rocking a quite the interesting profile image. I think someone's a bit of a Cyber Dragon enjoyer. 13 cards in the extra. Curious. Most curious. Do we like play around the fact that this is Hydra again? And just attempt to make like a Colossal Fighter turn 1? Probably, Gabby's probably like salivating, just like, yes, put more machines on the field. I will take them all from you. We'll take repair units. Yeah, it's like repair unit and an Axe of Despair, I think. That's like a very fair pick here. Yep. Then we try for this guy. Thinking Scope. If we find Remote and off a smartphone, we have a Power to Dragon Live on the follow-up. Which is kinda neat. Oh. What can I say? I'm just incredibly good at Yu-Gi-Oh! Also a 1. What do you mean? Incredibly good at Yu-Gi-Oh! Okay, Gabby, let's see what you got. Insane. Clinically insane. Absolutely crazy. That's a Feather Duster. Yeah, that's you know, Feather Duster for the back row. Gotta watch out for that Ballista Squad, you know, am I right? Yep. Gabby, we can talk about this. Gabby, do you know what you're doing to me here? You can't do this to me. And I have a feeling that Gabby is the reading type. And does not take kindly to this Colossal Fighter sticking around. Oh shit. Oh no. Oh no. There goes my Colossal Fighter. And now we're getting hit with a DPE. Yeah, Fuse a Melee. No shot, you're just playing 2 Melees for this Fusion Destiny. Not when this idiot is still at 2. Huh? No shot, right? That the only materials in this deck are not just the 2 Melees, right? Say it ain't so, Gabby. Target itself, DP pop itself, and the Portal Dragon. And that's kind of it. Yeah. The problem is, like, I can, like, of course, go like Slingen, force the DP early, but I am not winning that regardless. I am not winning that. This is also, like, last day of the season. I don't know if that, like, does anything to the decks people are running. But we've run into Labyrinth and Branded so far, so maybe. Call me crazy, but I think people are playing better decks than they usually would be. Oh. We're getting all the good decks out of the way right now. I tried. I did really want to try, but yeah. Impeccable opener. Like, no questions asked. Simply impeccable. Problem is, I don't think we can beat, like, Chi Zhao Baron Pass. Yeah, normal's Taya here, because we have the emergence now in the grave. I like this sort of like, if you know, this like unrelated, because I did brew with this a bit. I like the fact that you can like emergence for like Taya banish the emergence, and that way have like, I guess, a 1-card Chizhou and Sword Soul. It's kind of cool. It's pretty neat. I do quite like that interaction. Did brew with this in like a silly, like mostly Tenyi pile. Because Moyi was money back then, and did not want to spend the money on the Moyis. There's other things you can, you know, catch me saving from drowning, but Moyi isn't one of them. Sorry, Sword Soul stance. Spot removal for the Xi Long one. Like, we MST the back row. I think that's, you know, a very easy call to make. It's imperm. The problem is like, oh, man, we're not beating this on the follow-up as well. And the Xi Long one's pretty crazy because they can just manage the C and D. I can't even like go like normal slinging, equip C and D, and then like psychic fervor something. Unless Big Five had the theory. Unless they just do not read. Or they're like, hey, this is 2200, you know? I will take the 22 over the monk. The 12 over the monk. Okay, they're not. Well, that's fair enough, I'd say. No real way to play into that. No real way to play into that. I mean, you know. Not again. Make it stop. I do not think that is it. I do not think that is it. I do not think that is it. Maybe. Maybe this finally is the one. You know? We may be going second again, but I believe. I believe in this game. I believe that we can indeed win something today. It's gonna be rough with a hand like that, but you know, we can sure try. We sure can try. The 60 cards. We've opened Terror Top. Oh boy. Terror Top for Takitombok. We have access to a 3 here, so this is either MX Saber, or this guy is living in 2014 and makes a Dante. Whoa! Okay, I did not expect this to be a chariot carry. What the hell? You had my curiosity, now you have my attention. And a Mudora. Nice. So I can't even do anything with the graveyard. Great. Well, I've just held this Fiendish Chain for nothing, then. Wagon, Dear Notes, we're dead. Just like Psychic and Punisher into the sun. Doo-doo-doo-doo. I don't think this was like last week, right? Yeah, this was like Labyrinth. Ooh, today is not my day. This is like a 3-card extra. And there is no monsters in my opening hand. Great. Oh, it's that deck. Yeah, that, like, yeah. Yep, okay. Yep, yep. Yep. We're getting Nursburned. We are getting Nursburned. Yep. Summon Reficule. Come on, set 3, do it. I know you want to. Set 2. Yep. That is it. Yep. Oh, wow. No monsters. Absolutely no monsters. End phase. Okay. That is interesting. That is a normal summon. That is a normal summon. That is also a normal summon we will have to work with. Yes, I am indeed equipping a remote with an Axe of Despair because I want this fucking Reficule off the board. That's your last chance, buddy. Fire him now, if you have him. Check some dragon. Huh? These Nurseborn players, man. Oh no. Yep. Resolve limiter removal. But I think we're entering like a range where we're just like sorta kinda frickin' dead. Yeah, I think that definitely spells out a mice. I think this is already, it's 18 on board. So this would be 32. So we're like dead to gift card plus like another healing trap. Sanctified Dark Lord. Okay, we're not grabbing another Reficule. That's interesting. Fine. Send a Mary. Okay. Like, go ahead, negate the scope and be my guest. I will just overlay for a break sword. Oh, I could make Anger Knuckle, yeah. Oh yeah, let's do that. Still bigger than the Reficule. And it doesn't get rid of break swords. And it's like, recurable idiot. To battle. Okay, Reficule off the board. That's massive. Somehow, after like turn 7, we're still in this. I can feel, the power rising, Slowly getting some life back. Mary, gain some life. That's like the weirdest Nurseborn list I've ever seen in my life. But that's probably sort of the point. Banishment for another Dark Lord. Is this like regular ass Dark Lord and not like Nurseborn? Oh, Psychic Eraser Laser was the last set. Interesting. So we get 15 here of the Reficule. Take another 18 from the combat. If they have like a trap in hand, I think we absolutely MST that. But yeah, we then just have the silly little Knuckle Boy in the grave that like he just keeps on chugging, I don't think we're getting the switch point live anytime soon. I think we'll just send that to the grave here for the Knuckle Guy. And then once again, beating over the nurse. We're just looking for a playable. Like a Southbound off top would be nice. Even if, a bit dangerous due to, low attack. Just like kind of hoping to like find guys over the course of this. Doesn't feel great. That's a staple. Being a stapler is harder than it looks. Yeah, I think we stick it. Do we CND? I mean, we don't get any value of CND on that turn anyways, like, might as well. Just... Oh! That's quite funky. Isn't that funny? This guy just can't be destroyed by battle. It's like a reading counter, like... Second week in a row, just like, reading! I guess, you know, there's our out. Yeah, we sling in the staple into the checksum. Then we go to combat. Uko back. This guy's crazy, right? I think this guy's crazy. Themed Armageddon Knight? Oh. Is this just like a hostage deck or something? Just like try and gain like as many life points as you can? We're starting to get into some territory where we can actually apply pressure. This guy out here thinking he can farm like silly dumb decks, you know. This guy on a silly dumb deck has a mission and it's reaching gold. You've messed with the wrong guy on the silly deck. Staplen is... Oh, Staplen is great. Staplen is insane. Staplen is very, very lovely. I do like seeing my boy Staplen. Mainly because he's a Morphtronic. Mainly because he's a Morphtronic and we can finally start cooking. I'm still wondering what that, like, mystery back row is. Oh, exactly 3 targets left. Nice. Would like an extreme here. Pretty cool. Fine. There's like a silly burn hand trap in my future. I'm going to scream, but let this be game. Power to dragon. Oh, 20 turns, man. What was this deck? Good lord. Bro really made me work for it. God damn. Look at this. Like lose, like a turn 0 loss over here. What the hell was this? Oh yeah. Kinda how I predicted. This is quite literally just like a hostage deck, essentially. Not like in the Edo Pro sense, where you like activate like Omega on the Necro Valley, and Edo Pro doesn't like realize that you're just, you know, looping this interaction. But you're kind of just, you know, gaining life points until, you know, your opponent is just sick and tired of your shit. If your opponent's on like a deck that like doesn't easily out like a checksum dragon or something. And you know, in like a certain world, you probably also have a way to nurse burn, but you probably don't have like enough cards that heal your opponent for that. Jesus Christ, what a slaughter. Can I open monsters, please? What do you mean? I open 2 equips, 3 traps. Oh, it's Yugi Muto! Target a spell trap, the opponent controls the strength. Am I going to have to play around? Attack the moon? Is this what we're doing now? I guess if the attack the moon triggers and it's not like exactly the switch point, I'm MSTing it, but man, what is going on? No. That is insane. Absolutely foul. Beta. Okay, add a level 4 lower Magnet Warrior. That's perfectly fine. Go ahead. Oh, we flip OG Gamma that triggers Attack the Moon. Yeah, we're MSTing Attack the Moon, I guess. What am I even saying? Things I never expected to say. I am MSTing Attack the Moon. Because I'm not losing switch point that easily. I am... Oh, thank God it is Radeon. Berserkian probably works similar to like Dragon Buster, where you can banish the guys from the graveyard as well, right? Oh, we can Traffic Trap or Nightmare this guy if it's something with an on-summon effect. So we do out like the whole board here. You know, they have a like Electromagnet Gamma in hand. Gamma the Electromagnet Warrior. From hand, okay. So this is like a lot worse, I guess. Another Magnet Warrior is about to hit the field. It's Beta! Ayo! Banished all 3. Oh, we have Berserkion in hand. Okay, cool. Sadly for you, this is just getting time-space traveled. Set the card. Okay, yeah, I'm perfectly fine with that. That is... You're more than welcome to set cards. Body Force. Am I playing too little, like, monsters chat? Is this, like, my issue? I feel like I'm on, like, 19 monsters. I'd expect to see more than 1 in the top, like, 8 cards of my deck. Runs out Block Golem! Yo, that's a cool card. Block Golem's a very cool card. Can make Gallant Granite here, I guess. Which is kind of neat. Of course, just like also walls off a good bit. But mainly, you know, this is Gallant Granite. Or not, I guess. Where are my monsters, man? I know if no one guard me, Morphtronic Radeon guard me. Anyone else feel me on that one? It's just like pure ass Magnet Warriors. Normal's the beta. Do we finally do something with the beta, maybe? Yes, we finally make Gallant Granite. Diamond Crab King, shut up. You're not making this, idiot. I am in disbelief. I am shooketh. I don't know what to say at this point anymore. Yeah, I'm not getting like a, you know, more like profitable one anyways. Probably just sends the beta here. Yeah. Sadly just sends the beta. There's like no real like contest. And even if I choose the Diamond Crab King, the Diamond Crab King is like game by itself. Oh, that's a cool card. Soul of the Silver Mountain. That's like a pretty neat card. Just like targets a set card, pops it. Or like, no, it doesn't pop it. It like freezes it while it's on field. Yeah, but, you know, the Crab King's game. Man. I was this close. I guess I'm gold. What in the world is... Huh? I can see what happened here. Is this like, by the way, specifically Naturia Cosmo Beat as a mate, or is this like supposed to be like one of the Flower Cardian cards? We are once again going second. What a massive twist. I could have never predicted this. Runic Musket. That's kind of funky. So we summon Hugin here. We can even chain block the Hugin, which is kind of nasty. With the Starfire, I believe. Discard, yep. And then we can trigger Starfire, summon a Magic the Musket. That's kind of cool. That's kind of freaking cool. Starfire for Casper here. Then we Hugin for Fountain. And I guess from here it is just a question of, do we have another Runic in hand? We do in fact have another Runic in hand. Just kind of cycling the bad ones for the good ones, probably. Casper here to add a musket card. And then we draw 2 of a Fountain. I would kill for a way to simply beat over this Hugin, but that is sadly not happening. That is sadly not happening. Yeah, immediately gets cross-domed. Yeah, and I can't just like blind rip an MST on the Fountain. It's like the other issue. Ah, we're making a gravity controller. Okay. That's cute. Isn't that like insanely ass for them? Like, unironically, isn't this like so bad for them? Because like now they just like don't get like anything out of... I mean, I guess they get to max here because they don't have a zone for him. Yeah, summons muskets from the deck, but I think we just Fiendish Chain the max. Hope they don't have a destruction in hand. Yep, there goes the Desperado. Yeah, from here on out I feel like I'm just getting outvalued by the musket cards. Well, that is sadly the worst thing they could have targeted off the SP. That is sadly the worst thing they could have targeted off the SP. Yeah, if they targeted the MST, then like maybe we're like in this for like another turn, but that's, you know, it. Have to skip a battle phase here, so I guess we might be sorta fine, maybe. Okay, get max seed here. I do think we're going to combat here first. Just take out SP. Freezing curses. That is actually horrendous. Also on the maxi. Yeah, this ain't it. And if we like sink into a PTD here, we're just like immediately dead to, you know, the Desperado in hand. Yeah. It's rough. It's rough. It's also 2 draws of a maxi. That's like the one like decent play we have under this. Even have the Ash for the PTD. Yeah, let's move on with our lives, I guess. Man. This was a week, man. Jesus Christ. Whew. That was a like, yeah, those were like an amount of games. I'd say, yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, we've had it too good for too long, I think. Not a whole lot of changes this week to the deck. Which I don't think are like the reason for, you know, how like badly it went today. You know, of course we could have won like a coin toss or 2 more. Maybe also like, you know, not run into as many like competent decks, but you know, at the end of the season people are probably, you know, just like trying to, you know, get a couple more rewards out of it and then like reset and then like have, you know, the full grind back next month. So yeah, we are also probably going to try and do that since we did reach gold this week, which is kind of cool, even if a bit anticlimactic, but I'm pretty sure next time we will be able to do it with a bit more of, you know, our own merit mixed into it. But yeah, with all that out of the way, I will once again, or just as always, be thanking you guys very much for watching. It really does mean a whole lot to me that this series is, you know, finding so much, you know, favor with you guys and is getting the, you know, interaction it is getting. It is absolutely amazing and I could not be happier about it. You guys are amazing. It's crazy. But yeah, with that out of the way, I will be thanking you guys very much for watching and I'll be seeing you guys again next time. But until then, goodbye. So got the outro.